Hello and welcome back to VoqueQuest. I'm tuning in live today because I'm in London right now and I have a lot of meetings while I'm here. So I don't have a lot of time to edit my videos. So please bear with me as it takes me a little bit longer to think through things when I'm going live. And also today I have this burning topic that I wanted to share with you. And the reason I bring this up is because a few of my clients have mentioned it. And this has been an issue that I was struggling with when I was trying to discover my life purpose. And I thought it might be helpful to some of you if you're going through similar experiences. And the question that, or the issue that I hear people bring up a lot, and something that's also personally I've gone through, is if you're someone who's tried many different things, and if you're someone who's been looking for your life purpose, for your, you may call it a calling or a career passion, or basically trying to find what it is that you really want to do with your life and how you want to contribute, what kind of impact you want to have in the long term. So if you're someone who's been like really, looking for this for a while, um, and trying different things, there is sometimes a sense that, oh my God, I was really interested in acting some years ago and I've gave it my all. I tried and it didn't work out. So I feel like a failure. And then I tried running my own business and I wasn't super inspired by it in the end. And I stopped doing what I'm doing and invested a lot of money into it. Again, I feel like a failure. So, oh my God, should I stop looking and just do what I know best, do what I'm good at, and forget about trying to find that very special thing that really gets me fired up about what I have to offer and what I do day to day? And I was faced with this question as well, and I see other people do the same thing, and feeling like if I haven't found it already, and I've tried so many different things, should I just stop looking because maybe that thing does not exist? And my answer to you is do not stop. And actually, you are way ahead of so many people who've been on this journey and they stopped too early, just before they're about to find this one special thing that they really feel fired up about. They jump out of bed in the morning feeling excited, fully connected, and fulfilled by what they do. And this is something I help clients with, but this is also my journey. And I've tried, like I mentioned, the business, the acting, the pottery, the salsa classes, the yoga teaching, or you name it. And from every single thing that I've done, I kind of dropped it at some point, and I invested a lot of time into practicing it. But I found that eventually what happens is that trying all these different things, you realize what is it about this business or this activity that you really enjoy, about this career path, and what are the things that you would really hate if you had to continue having it in your day to day. So in a way, it's a process of self-discovery. So as much as we'd love to just to wake up one morning and go like, oh my God, I got it, this is what I have to, what I really want to do with my life. um, but for many of us, it is a process of trial and error. And the thing is that many people don't even ever try. They just go to work, they just get used to having to do what they have to do to bring the bread home, to pay the mortgage. And they don't even stop and think for a second, hey, like, what am I really here? What is really my gift that I'm to share with the world that will also feel very rewarding and fulfilling for me? And so people who don't ever try and don't ever fail, they're actually so way behind people who maybe like you, who have tried twice, 5 times, 10 times to change career, to start new businesses, to come up with new ideas and failed, because you have a wealth of this information and experience to direct you further, and also to help you really narrow down and hone in on those very specific skill set that you can offer to others. that you would love offering to others. That's how in the end I came to coaching, by the way. I'm not suggesting you should do that, but I'm saying like all of these little things that I enjoyed about acting, the psychology of it, running your own business, so the freedom of it and being your own boss, which I am being right now, and all those other things that I've enjoyed through personal development and doing all those courses and paying lots of money for it. It just helped me to understand later on, when I analyze all of this, to bring this all together into a profession that I feel I can tap on all of those experiences and enjoy all of the lifestyle preferences of, those other things I've done in the past. So if you're here and if you are someone who's tried a lot of things, so something that I would encourage you to do is to allow yourself an hour this week to sit down and write down all of those different projects and courses that you've taken and businesses that you've started, all of those things that you've tried to do in the past, and try to remember as many as possible. And write down what were the things, take all those, what some people may call it failures, take them as a feedback to yourself, to really deeply understand your personal likes and dislikes and things that you want to have more of in your future professional life and less of. So you loved the thing about your business that you could be your own boss, but you hated the fact that you had to manage so many people or the production. So if I was to take it as a point of feedback, maybe you'd like to be a sole trader or be an expert and offer your services versus offering services of a team of people or a product. If you, so basically write down what you have tried and write down everything you've enjoyed about each one of those projects. The activities, the lifestyle, the setup, how you had to handle your clients or customers or colleagues. What are the environments at work maybe you enjoyed? It doesn't have to be, by the way, your kind of outside your outside projects. It could be something, companies you worked for. If you changed career paths, if maybe you worked for different companies, what are the things that you enjoyed in all of those professional endeavors of yours? And what are the things that you deeply disliked about each one of them? And so by the time you're finished, you will have a pretty good idea in terms of the things that you want to have more of in your future career and less of. And when you are coming up with a new project or a new thing that you want to do or a new career step that you want to take, you can benchmark the new ideas on this list of your preferences. And you can even try and brainstorm this list and to say, oh my God, all these things, all of those activities that I enjoy, all of those corporate structures or ways of doing business that I enjoyed, if I was to put it together in a word, what would it be called professionally? Is it called I don't know, like does it sound like being a CEO of a startup? Or does it sound like switching to a different career? Or does it sound like you being a professional consultant and being self-employed while doing this? And also you can brainstorm it with your friends or people you know, and you can say, look, hi, like, what is this, like all these things that I have on my list, what does it sound like to you? What step would you take in your career if you had those things on your list? And then you get a feedback and potentially also as specific names of professions or types of businesses that will really get you fired up. So this is what I wanted to share today. I'd love to hear your findings or some of the projects that you've done, and just list a few things that you enjoyed there. I'd love to hear from you and some of the other ways that you've been discovering your own passion. Obviously, it helps to have some kind of a focus and structure around it, because personally, I was looking for such a long time for my thing that I want to do professionally. I've designed a program that helps you to do this in 4 weeks, in 4 steps. To obviously, we only get to a stage where you have a pretty close clarity. You get pretty clear on what it is, this thing, making sense of everything you've tried, and what is the thing that you want to do next. It becomes pretty obvious to you. And also we do the brainstorming together. But of course, the second part is what I've been talking about here, going out there and trying that new thing that comes up for you in the world, test driving your idea, doing some market research. And again, if you're watching this, thank you so much. And I want to congratulate you on having explored so many things in your life and having been open and courageous to try and fail and try and fail and try, and then eventually find something that you truly love and you want to do for as long as you can in your career, and that gets you really excited and fired up about what you do. So share your findings about this. If you have any questions, or if you would like my help to discover or narrow down your options in terms of what could be your true life purpose or career passion, reach out to me. My email is Katrin@evolvequest.coach, and I'll also leave it in the comments of this video. Have a good day.